Let's take a quick look at how to put on a ceiling. You notice my current floor plan here. I went a little ballistic with my different flooring options, and so I have tile in these, a little tile right here, and wood floor here. My design only has 2 bedrooms. I believe yours probably has 3. It's try to make this one quickly. Also, at this point, you should have windows. Note that by code, every bedroom needs to have an egress, which again means that the window opens. So I have, these are called double hung windows. These are opening windows. Also, casement windows is another option. Casement and with trim, those open. These in the kitchen here and living room, these are just fixed windows because they're better insulated. So that's what I chose for that. Also, do a quick check and make sure that your trim has enough space along the edge. I have enough space barely on this one, so I can see drywall on the outside edges. So those are some quick checks you should do before you put on the ceiling. So here we go. Let's take a look at the ceiling. We're going to go into first floor, and I'm going to click architecture, then ceiling, and it's constrained to the first floor with an 8-foot offset, which is exactly what we want. And usually automatic ceiling is selected, but it's not finding the ceiling for me, so I'm just going to sketch that into place. And we now need to edit the type, so I'm going to edit this and duplicate this. GWB means gypsum wallboard, and I'm just going to delete on furring too and just OK that. Now if I click edit, really all we need is gypsum wallboard. That's all we're going to screw into the ceiling, and then we paint that and so on. So if I click this layer and I click up, it's now between the core boundaries. Then I can click the stud layer and delete that. So now I have a 1/2 inch gypsum wallboard. That's all I need. So I'm going to click OK and then OK. Now at this point, I'm going to select the rectangle, and I'm going to have this gypsum wallboard go from here all the way to this corner. Now normally your gypsum wallboard only goes where the room is, where the ceiling of the room is, and so you could individually place gypsum wallboard to go in all these different places. However, for the doorways, it would not go through that because the door doesn't go all the way up to the ceiling. So just be a little rectangle there and so on. But that is really tedious, a lot of work that we don't really need to do. If you have any parts of your house that kind of jut out, like a covered porch that you wanted as part of your walls, then you're going to just have to sketch it with lines. But I don't. Mine is just a neat, happy rectangle, so I'm just going to click and drag to here, and then click to check. And now I should be good. So if I go to view and do 3D view, you can see that my ceiling is there. Now that can be a little bit awkward to have that there because I can't see any part of the house. So let me show you how to hide that quick. If I go to the edge of it, you can see that it's selected there. So let's click on this to highlight it, and then if I right click, then I can hide and view that element. So now the ceiling is still there, but it's hidden in this view. If I want to reveal it, I go down here to the light bulb, and it shows the item that's hidden, that's kind of highlighted in red there. I can right click that again and then unhide that element. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to uncheck the light bulb. Now I can see everything in here. My ceiling is done.